Hi guys, welcome back. Today, as I promised previously, we are going to talk about the term Vitola de Galera. But first of all, I have to explain the origin of the word Galera. In the Cuban cigar industry, Galera has been used for about 200 years to name the workshop where you can see hundreds of cigar rollers rolling cigars, making cigars, and sitting one next to each other. According to the historical study that I have done, the origin of the word Galera comes from a workshop used by different empires, including Spanish, where they call this type of chip Galera. This workshop called Galera were built in different shipyards in Spain, but mainly in Barcelona. Obviously, it's not a coincidence that Catalans were among the pioneers of the Cuban cigar industry. Just to mention, Jaime Paltagas and Jose Enel.
Alberto, is there any similarity between a warship and a cigar factory?
That's a good question. It is very interesting to see how the position of the roller was very similar to the position of the cigar roller in the cigar factory. In the Cuban cigar factory, Vitola de Galera is the name given to a particular format of cigar. But it's important to know that Vitola de Galera classification is not only given by the length and the diameter of the cigar. We have to consider also other aspects such as finishing, shape, and method of manufacturing. According to the shape, we classify cigar in figurado, pointing in one end, doble figurado, pointing in both ends, and parejo, they are straight parallel sides. We can see cigars with the same ring gauge and with the same length. However, they have different Vitola de Galera. So we have here Cohiba Genius, Cohiba Maduro number 5 Genius, that is 52 for 140 millimeters long, and we have Campana Vitola de Galera that is 52 for 140 millimeters long. So both have the same length, the same ring gauge, but one is figurado and the other one is parejo. Another aspect that we have to consider when we classify Vitolas de Galera is the finishing. In here we can mention different cases. So we have Cohiba Secreto, Cohiba Maduro number 5 Secretos, and Trinidad Reyes. So both have the same ring gauge, 40 ring gauge for 110 millimeters long, but one is cabeza montada, the finishing of cabeza montada, and the other one is pigtail. Now in Cuba we used to call also the cigar roller, they used to say appendix. And the other example is we have Ramon Allones 225 anniversary, that is Idilios, is the Vitola de Galera, and Hoyo de Monterrey Epicura Especial. So both have 50 ring gauge for 141 millimeters long, but this one, the Ramon Allones, is cabeza tumbada. And Oyo Monterrey is the most common finishing of the head, that is cabeza montada. And the last aspect that we have to take into account when we consider, when we classify Victoria de Galera, is the method of manufacturing. And to explain that, I have two cigars here. Those are the same ring gauge, it's a 50 ring gauge for 115 millimeters long. So this one is Quintero Favoritos, that is so the Victoria de Galera is Concha, and this one is one of the recently cigar from Trinidad, released last year in 2019, that is Trinidad Media Luna. So those have the same ring gauge, the same length, but in addition that this one has the pigtail. The main difference is that Quintero is made by short filler, tripa corta, and Trinidad Media Luna is made with long filler. The Victoria de Galera of Trinidad is Marina. So Victoria de Galera is the name is Marina, and the Victoria de Galera of Quintero is Concha number 2. If you are going visiting Argentina, please you have to take care when you mention the word Concha in Argentina. Usually, the same Victoria de Galera appear in different brands, generally with different Victoria de Salida. Just to mention a few of them, we can see Robusto, that is one of the most popular size, and you can see that appear in different brands with different Victoria de Salida. So Robusto is 50 ring gauge, circle 50 for 124 millimeters long. We can see also another Victoria de Salida that is also popular, that is Pyramide, and Pyramide 52 for 156 millimeters long, with the Victoria de Salida Monterista number 2. We can also see in Vega Robaina, in H. Urman number 2. This poster is dated before 2007, and we can see all the Victoria de Galera that exist at that time. The thickest ring gauge was doble figurado 57 ring gauge. We can see this particular size in Guava Salomones or Partagas Salomones. So the name of the Victoria de Galera is Salomón. In figurado size, we can see Pyramid. And in parejo, at this time, so before 2007, the thickest one was 52 ring gauge. That is Cañonazo, is the name of the Victoria de Galera, and we can see that particular cigar in the portfolio of Habano only in Coiba Siglo VI. From 2007, Habanos SA has increased the number of Victoria de Galera. It can be said that after 2010, there has been an explosion in the introduction of new Victoria de Galera, with a ring gauge thicker than 52, both in regional edition, as limited edition, and in the regular portfolio of Habanos SA. In here, in the Beloved of London cigar shop, we can see some example of the regular cigar in the portfolio with a thicker ring gauge than 52. For instance, Romeo y Julieta,
Romeo y Julieta, a white Churchill. It's a Montesco size. It was introduced in 2010. It's a 55 ring gauge for 130 mm long. Partagás Serie E number 2. It's a Duque. It's the name of the Vitola de Galera. And it's a 54 for 140 mm long. It was introduced in 2011. Cohiba Pyramids Extra is a 54 ring gauge for 160 mm long, and it was introduced in 2012. Vitola de Galera Pirámide Extra. We can see also Trinidad Vigía Vitola de Galera Torres. It was introduced in 2015 and is a 54 ring gauge for 110 mm long. We also saw Montecristo Leyenda as part of the Linea 1975. It was introduced in 2017 and is a 55 for 165 mm long. Vitola de Galera Maravilla number 2.
This is a nice world Vince, you might want to go with the ring gauge. There isn't too much within Hoyos and so much for the
Topes.
ring gauge.
Trinidad Topes. It was introduced in 2019. It's a 56 ring gauge for 125 mm long. Vitola de Galera Topes. Cigar that I have already mentioned, they have been previously released as a limited edition and commemorative production. Just to mention some of them, we can see Topes. This Vitola de Galera Topes was released in 2015 as a limited edition. This cigar, Vitola de Galera Duque, was released in 2009 as a Romeo y Julieta Duque limited edition. And we can say also that this cigar, Maravillas number 2, was released previously commemorating 80th anniversary of the Montecristo cigar brand. As you see, it's the same length, same cigar, and this one was in 2015 and this one in 2017. There are many other examples of the cigar in the regular portfolio of Habanos that was introduced recently with a ring gauge thicker than 52, but I don't want to overwhelm you with a large number of sizes of Vitola de Galera, and there are others to come. So this year we are expecting Romeo y Julieta Línea de Oro. There are 2 sizes thicker than 52 from 3 sizes, and there are Romeo y Julieta Nobles than the Vitola de Galera is triangulares and is a 56 for 135 mm long, and the other one in that line in Línea de Oro, Romeo y Julieta Línea de Oro, is Hidalgos, that is a 57 for 125 mm long. Something you might be curious to know. This cigar is Montecristo number 4. It's a 42 ring gauge for 129 mm long, totally by hand, long filler, and this cigar is Romeo y Julieta number 2 is so is also fit 42 ring gauge, 129 millimeters long, totally by hand, low filler, and they have different name of Vitola de Galera. So Montecristo number 4 is Mareva, Vitola de Galera, and Romeo y Julieta number 2 is Petit Corona. So why they have different name of Vitola de Galera? If you want to know the answer, or if you want to ask any question, any comment, any suggestion, please contact us through the email that appears at the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.